Hi, everybody. I'm Lynn Hawkins, and I'm with Skyhawk Enterprises. I have a show called the Biz Info Zone Show, but I am here with you today in the Turn Your Show into Cash group because I have been interviewing people and want to interview more, but today I'm with Terry and Robert Taltree. And they have been, as you well know, part of season two's cast. And I have three powerful questions that I want to ask them and allow them to share with you what it was, first of all, that they liked, what it was that they've implemented from the show, and the results that they had. I want to end with finding out what they actually recommend to those of us who participated in the program because they were so excited about their piece. So welcome, Terry and Robert. Why don't you go ahead and tell us first off, what's your show?
Our show is Walking in Wisdom TV, and it's a show about connecting with your spirit, your sense of who you are and your place here in this world. We have a site, howtoliveonpurpose.com, and it's all about conscious intentional living and applying ancient principles that apply to all people everywhere, and bringing in the wisdom of our elders to help you find peace and harmony in your life so that you can make a bigger difference and enjoy the life that you were really destined to live.
And embracing your power is really what it's all about, and knowing that you're a catalyst to whatever your environment becomes. And so it's all relative to that core value of who you are and building upon that and then expressing it openly. And then utilizing a conscious choice to be able to bring other individuals who believe in your vision and who believe in your dream. And when you have a tendency of kind of pulling that type of individual, type of community together, it has a tendency of then perpetuating your success much faster. And that's what people don't realize, that they've always had the capacity to give that to themselves, and in doing so, that would create their legacy.
Well, thank you for that share. That is great. I love that. I am a person who lives on purpose, and being a part of Ann DeVere's Turn Your Show into Cash was a very purposeful act for all of us, busy entrepreneurs, taking the time to do that. What module was your favorite?
Oh, boy. Because this is, Lynn, this is hard because they were all so good. I love the compiler tool in Module 4. And my absolute favorite was Module 12. I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can see. Just check out this content, like amazing, amazing. I have do you see how big this 3-ring binder is?
Oh,
you printed everything.
I printed it and I took notes, and I love it, right? Because there's so much valuable content. Module 12 for me blew the doors off of how I was seeing the potential of the Walking in Wisdom TV show and the impact that it can make. So that was my favorite. The compiler tool was every single module was very practical, and I love that because I'm like put it into practice person, right? I don't want just more information. People are inundated, and as you said, as a busy entrepreneur, and everybody can say they're busy, right? For me, when the invitation came available, my logical mind was like, this is not something I had planned for that period of time, but the timing was so perfect, and that did not escape me. Robert and I both looked at each other and we knew, but this is presenting itself right now because it's the perfect time for us. So we rearranged some plans, and I'm so glad we did.
Mm-hmm. And I love that when people have a tendency of taking and talking about Ann DeVere's program, that everyone has a tendency of being able to say, wow, I didn't know that's what I need to know. I mean, she projects everything in such a great way that you can then see where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. And I think that's the dynamics in which I loved about it. And there was some and the guests, of course, she brought on all these individuals who are the guest trainers are very successful in their own venue was just phenomenal. And then being able, and of course, as you know, we were able to take and opt into the kind of the more of a luxury part of the program, to where we were really to be able to take and point blank ask them poignant questions that we knew would help not only us but also the audience. And so, and then the camaraderie, I mean, the people, the friends that we created there, the bonds that we created there, I mean, it was all very positive. The energy was positive, the energy was high, and it was fun. I think that if you're going to do something, make sure it's fun.
I agree. And Anne has this thing about, you know, if you're going to do a show, do it big, do it right. And she, in 12 weeks, and, you know, I first thought 12 weeks, that's a long time, but then it just flew by. And in those 12 weeks, as you look back, what would you recommend to the other cast members and program participants about either the modules or implementation, or just what would you recommend around what you learned?
Well, this is going to be a little bit different than probably what you're hearing from other people, but it's such a golden gem. I have to share it. In Module 3, Anne shared a story about a camel ride in Egypt and what she learned about marketing from that. Do you remember that?
Vaguely, yeah.
See, I think for a lot of people that was maybe like a cute story, but for me it was a profound message. And I sat after that particular module and implemented what I learned from that, and it has brought in more than 5 figures of revenue. In fact, within, I would say, less than 24 hours, generated more than $5,000, and was as one of my friends says, blew my mind. When I figured out how to apply what she learned from that camel rider into our business, it was phenomenal, and it continues to be effective today. So it wasn't just a one-time thing, but the immediate results I got from it were awesome. Module 3, trust me.
Hey, all right. That was great information. Thank you so much for sharing. And we're going to look for your show. Coming out when?
We're still lining up the launch date. I believe it's going to be this November in conjunction with Indigenous Rights Month and Native American Heritage Month. So I think we're going to launch it in conjunction with that. And so we're just lining up the actual launch date on it. Really excited.
Beautiful. Thank you both. We've been talking with Robert and Terri Taltree, How to Live on Purpose. And the name of your show, once again?
Walking in Wisdom TV.
Beautiful. Thanks again, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Lynn.